Charlottesville just opened a second location in Short Pump just a couple weeks ago. They have an authentic Roman Italian menu and serve up dishes family style. Today, their chef Matt Smith is here to share their recipe for pasta carbonara. Good morning, chef.
Good morning.
By definition, what is a pasta carbonara?
It's a mixture of egg and cheese, black pepper. Very simple, very indicative of Roman cuisine. Simple and flavorful. You've got some pancetta and some garlic in it to give it a really nice kick. And it's something that's really quick and easy to whip up. So I thought I'd demonstrate it. So try it.
Anybody can do this at home with a little instruction, which you're going to give me today. So Matt, where do we start?
All right. Well, beginning here, this is a little pasteurized egg because this does contain raw egg. We use very fresh eggs. If you can get away with it, we use a pasteurized just to eliminate it.
Because it really doesn't cook. The heat of the pasta cooks the egg.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We will take a little bit of the pasta water, give it a little liquid, but we're going to start out.
Okay.
So this is right here. So we have extra virgin olive oil.
EVOO as they call it. And it's a nice hot pan too, so that's good.
And a lot of Italian cuisine uses the olive oil as a base when they start a sauce. It transfers a really nice flavor to it.
And as they said, the Mediterranean diet is the best for our heart because it doesn't have all the trans fats and saturated fats.
Absolutely, best oil in the world. We have a little minced garlic. We'll add to that.
So that would be the equivalent of what, about 2 cloves?
It's about 2 tablespoons. And this is pancetta, which is basically Italian bacon. It's a little saltier than our version of bacon. And I pre-cooked it a little bit just for time's sake.
Right. So normally if you cooked it, would you put the pancetta in first and then get rid of the grease?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Although I wouldn't get rid of the grease.
Yeah, that's the flavor. Don't get rid of that.
So it's just a real quick saute there. You don't want to brown the garlic too much. And then we'll add that.
That goes into the egg
Right.
mixture. Now you put that's not going to scramble the eggs, is it?
Nope. You leave it in a cold bowl so it cools down very quickly.
Okay.
And then a little bit of our pasta water here.
You got the chef hands. You took that hot top like that was nothing.
I can't even feel it anymore. I also pre-cooked the pasta for the same reason, just for time constraints.
And obviously we want to use fresh pasta if we could.
Absolutely.
And I see you're using spaghetti, but you could probably use any kind of pasta.
Any pasta works. The long noodles do tend to hold this sauce better. You can use like a penne or a Richmond, something shorter. But this just does make it a lot
So
better.
like a spaghetti or maybe even a linguine if you wanted something a little bit.
Linguine is my favorite pasta and would be my choice. I'm sticking with our menu version.
The classic version.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're just reheating that a little bit in the hot water.
Yeah. And this doesn't take very long at all.
That's a good little trick for home too. If you've cooked your pasta ahead of time, just put it back in the water for a little bit.
I absolutely do that as well. It was one of the best tricks that I've learned.
And that's the extra pasta water, as you mentioned.
Yeah. And the starch from the pasta and the water kind of bind the egg and the oil together, sort of like a mayonnaise.
Yeah, it makes it creamy.
Suspension.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, like automatically, it's turning creamy.
And then we've got pecorino romano. The pecorino is sheep's milk, so it's got a slightly different flavor than you're going to be used to.
A little bit more pungent.
Yes. That's about 1/4 cup to that. And then we have some shredded Asiago cheese. Kind of gives a little complexity to the flavor.
Not your standard cheddar or mozzarella, or the kind that you get out of the freezer case or refrigerator case. Very nice. The fresher the ingredients, I would assume, the better.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you have the opportunity to hand grate this as you're making it, it'll make everything better.
And a little bit more makes it even better.
And you're just kind of going for a consistency that's going to coat. I actually add just a bit more cheese.
I will not complain about that. You're allowed to do that. This would almost seem like a great recipe to do tableside if you had, you want to impress your guests at a dinner party.
Absolutely.
Just do
If you
this right at the table.
have a little cart that you can roll up to serve people. All right, that's about what we're looking for.
That's beautiful.
And then this is kosher salt and black pepper. It's about half and half. Just a sprinkle of that. The black pepper gives it a nice sharpness. Like I said, this is very simple, so you're trying to get as much flavor
And like you said, this is really simple. I mean, with just a little bit of pre-cooking, you were able to do this in just about 5 minutes here on the air, which is amazing. So if you're home in your kitchen, you could probably do it in not much longer than that, or about the same amount of time.
If you started out with a dry pasta and you dropped it in the water, the 6 or 7 minutes that it'll take the pasta to cook is enough time to get all the rest of it together. And by the time your pasta's done, you can move it right into the sauce and you're ready to go.
That's amazing. And at Bella's restaurant, you serve family style, so you would bring like a whole big plate of this for the entire table?
This is actually our small size.
Oh my goodness.
It's 1 pound of pasta with the sauce and everything mixed in with it. And all of our pastas come in those sizes. We do a small, which is meant to be shared between 2 people, and a large, which is up to 4 people.
And if you come by yourself, like I would probably do, I can have leftovers.
You're taking a box home. Almost everybody does.
Definitely. You're going to plate that up for us?
I sure will.
So we have one here, but I see the pressure. I told you how beautiful that plate looked. Looked fabulous. You do the pasta twirl. I like that.
Now, of course, you
More
have
cheese.
too much cheese, so we're going to top it with a little bit more.
And where you're topping it with which kind?
This is the pecorino romano. Just a little first.
A little greenery for it.
It's going to make it pretty.
Chef Matt Smith, that is beautiful.
Before and after.
Jessica will be here for second breakfast anytime now. Thank you so much and welcome to Richmond.
Thank you. We
Great to
appreciate
have the
it.
restaurant here.
We're at 11408 West Front Street, right next to Clothesman.
All right, we'll find you. All right, thank you, Chef, and Greg and Jessica, over to you.